Okay, so just kind of a part two to go along with when you see caregivers, parents, or adults using the word level. Please remember that when we're talking about levels, we're talking about your ability to be independent, how much you can do independently, how much support you need. So, with that being said, um, that is not that does not mean that if you're able to speak, that you don't have a high level of need for support. Also, the second problem that we're facing right now is that we have so many different generations of diagnoses, and the DSM has changed so many different times. Nobody can agree on what the appropriate language is. And unfortunately, you have to follow what is current. And for a lot of people who were diagnosed in before the 90s, the early 2000s, levels, this just wasn't a thing, like it didn't exist, and it's all new to them. And for adults who are on the spectrum, it can feel very isolating, and you can feel like you're being diminished when you have the struggles that you do have, and you feel like they're not being recognized for being authentic. Um, so I can understand from that perspective why that would be offensive to somebody on the spectrum who's an adult. By the same token, they need some way to describe the amount of support and the ability to be independent that somebody has. If they use the word category, would that be something that would be better to the community? I'm just asking.